Hello, welcome to this local weather update. It's a little after 10 o'clock on April 21st, 2023, Earth Day. Happy Earth Day to everybody. And you can see, looking at the map, we've got temperatures generally in the mid-50s across the area. Just keep it like this. You can see mid-50s across the area, maybe low 50s on Long Island, maybe a little touch warmer on Long Island. We'll put the dew points in here. You'll see we have a little more moisture in the air. An interesting day nonetheless. We actually had a very nice day, especially toward the afternoon. Yeah, I got to see some pines again, which was nice. Got by the water too. I got a whole video of this nice, beautiful place in East Islip that I went to. And there you go. This is the view of the beach there. It was absolutely beautiful there. Look at that nice clear sky. Then the stratus that I was talking about. Let's go. Whoa, the stratus that I was talking about, kind of coming in. Oh wait, no, that's not the image I want. This one here. You can sort of see it in the distance. This is that stratus or marine stratocumulus layer, and then it kind of just came in really quickly as I was walking over to the train station. I wound up taking the train because the buses were all screwed up. Suffolk County Transit. One bus comes early, the next bus comes late, and whatever. So you can see this is the clouds coming in here. This interesting little stratocumulus bank here, a marine stratocumulus bank here. This is one of the lakes at Islip, I think Brockwood or whatever the heck it's called. And then you can see what it looked like there. Interesting sun kind of surrounded by this just deck of marine stratocumulus clouds here that we had. Another look at it there. We got a few more here. Just interesting looking clouds here. The marine stratocumulus is always very interesting to look at. Then toward the sunset, it kind of just scattered out, and then the skies became clear again, and now it's kind of rolled back in on us. Meanwhile, of course, nice and cool out. No need for the air conditioner, but I got the air conditioner cranking because I can't get fresh air in my apartment because, see how this is how hot it is in here, 75 degrees. I can't get fresh air in here because the air outside smells like marijuana. So, yeah, this is the way it is here.
Oh, I hate this place!
Yep. So, 75 degrees. I tell you, it's horrible here, man. It just is. So, anyway, let's go and look at the satellite loop from today. And you'll get to see that. There it is, forming right there. It was in the Jersey Shore, and then it kind of went over, now it's building back. It was, you can see it kind of just interesting how it just moved in over Long Island like that from the south. Very interesting, even though we have these east winds at the surface. I have a feeling the winds aloft may be a different direction. That may be what it also has to do with. So Islip, 52 degrees, dew point 47, east-southeast wind at 14. So you got the east-southeast winds here that we've had most of the day here. And that kept temperatures, it still managed to get, actually, it still got above normal today, actually, I think. It still got above normal, but it felt pretty nice out. With the sun, we definitely had some sun and blue sky, which we haven't had in a while, which was nice for at least more than an hour or two. We had it from like after 1 o'clock. It was noon, 1 o'clock. It was mostly clear until the stratus rolled in around a little after 4. So it was more like 4:30, I guess. 4:30. Maybe over here it was more like 4 o'clock. So anyway, let's take a look at the highs and lows for the day. We'll first start with our highs, and you see Long Island in the mid-60s. However, look at how much warmer it is. All right, so Ocean County, it looks like they're still, as you get into the southern western, it's almost like there's a front right here, like a front parked right here, a backdoor front, and that's exactly what we have. We have a front that's parked here, a backdoor cold front that's parked like this, right into the coast like this. All right. And these cool easterly winds coming in that are giving us the cool day. Look at how warm it was in Philadelphia, mid-80s there. So this is actually going to try to come back at us as a warm front. So if we look at let's look at the lows first. I'll get rid of this. Look at the lows. And you see lows generally were in the 40s, mid-40s, near 50 in the city, 37 at West Hampton, mid-40s in the city. In New Jersey. Again, so if you were in, say, Lakehurst, probably was a little warmer there. Let's see what they had today. They probably got up to, upper 60s, almost 69, not quite 70. So they were above normal. let's go look at the climate statistics for the day. And you'll see this is a little graphic about the rainfall deficit that we're going through here. And you can see, look at how far below normal we are, over 2 inches at most sites below normal. And actually, third driest at LaGuardia, fourth driest at Islip. So this is out, yeah, we're definitely in the top 10 driest Aprils on record right now. So let's go look at the local weather for Islip. And pull that up here. So Islip, the high was 66, normal high 61, 5 degrees above normal, low is 45. That was 2 degrees above normal. It gives us a mean of 4 degrees above normal. Let me get a drink of water. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I had to get some water and got sidetracked. You see we're above normal today at Central Park. Not Islip, no surprise. So Central Park got up to 71 degrees, Central Park. Wow, 7 degrees above normal there. So, yeah, it was actually pretty warm in the city, I guess. If we look at the map here, we'll put the highs back on here. Central Park got up to 70, so did LaGuardia, 68, 72 in Floral Park, 69 in Mineola, so almost 70 here in Mineola, too. So, yeah, a little bit above normal. Again, along the shore, you can see that's where it was cool, 60s, and then right along the coast here, even Toms River, only 62 because of that stratus that they had over, that marine stratocumulus that they had over them. So let's go to obviously, for the Storm Prediction Center tomorrow. Nothing in our area, but the extreme southern part of New Jersey could see a very marginal risk for some severe weather. So let's go take a look at what we have coming up for this weekend. And you'll see this front and low pressure that's going to be going up into the Great Lakes, and this front passing through overnight Saturday into Sunday morning. So let's take a look now at the HRRR, which we definitely should have enough in now. The 0Z HRRR for tomorrow. So you see we stay dry. Obviously, we'll have clouds around. You can see those isobars getting tighter. So stronger south-southeast winds. You can see a couple of maybe little small showers there, maybe in the evening. But generally, the main rain is going to hold off until after 10 o'clock. New Jersey first, and then we'll get into it on Long Island. You could see some showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms, perhaps. But you'll notice as it moves over Long Island, it actually slows down a little bit, which actually is a good thing because that could give us some rain, and hopefully give us at least get us over an inch of rain for April, which would be nice at least because things are just very, very dry out there. Literally, I mean, even walking around, just dust blowing everywhere. We need some rain badly. And then it all ends by Sunday, later on Sunday. Let's look at our dew points and wind flows. And you'll see here that as we go into tomorrow, your east winds become southeast tomorrow and pick up strength, becoming more south-southeast. You'll see that moisture level rise, humidity rises, and then the front passes and the drier air comes in later on Sunday. You see that drier air build in. Let's take a look at our air temperatures. And for tomorrow, you'll see it gets pretty warm in Jersey, actually. Could be well into the mid-70s, maybe even near 80, which means the sun probably will break out, at least there. Long Island, you see temperatures near 70 on the North Shore, maybe upper 60s in the middle of the island. South Shore, probably only around 60. And then as we get into your Sunday, you'll see it will be cooler with highs only in the low 60s, probably low and mid-60s, which is closer to normal for this time of the year. Let's take a look and see how much rain the HRRR is giving us here. And, I kind of agree with this here. So, again, it all depends on where these things hit. Where they don't hit, you might see as little as a quarter of an inch of rain. Where they do it, you might see more like a half an inch to maybe even an inch of rain, perhaps. And this is the HRRR model. So let me look at another model that we can use, and that's the NAM. We have enough of this in, I think, to use it. So this is the 0Z NAM here. And we'll see what it does with this. It's actually slowing this down quite a bit. So this actually has a very impressive squall line off to the west in Pennsylvania tomorrow evening. But then it starts to weaken a little bit as it goes into New Jersey. But it still looks like there could be some thunderstorms there and some heavy rain. And then it kind of fizzles when it gets to Long Island. It fizzles, but it also slows down. And there could be some other thunderstorms that it actually is going to do that whole thing where it kind of dies as it moves to the coast. And then as it moves east, it kind of regenerates again as it gets into the warmer SSTs. So that could also bring us some more rain. It's even showing some showers popping up even later into Sunday, some spot showers there from convection. So to see that would be very, very spotty. but there could be something there. So let's just use one model for the clouds, and that's the RGM. As far as the clouds go, I think we'll be dealing with many more clouds tomorrow. So plenty of cirrus around tomorrow. Maybe some stratus, but there could still be some sun as well in the mix as well. So I still think you're going to see the sun tomorrow, though. I don't think we'll see much blue sky at all. Just a mix of clouds. And then as we get toward the evening, here come the clouds and the rain. And then as we get into Sunday, you'll see the sun will come out and we will have some sunshine. But then again, there could be some instability, cumulus, perhaps a sprinkle, late afternoon. And then as we go past that into Monday, we'll have to watch again for the possibility of instability, cloudiness. Let's go to let's go back to the HRRR. I want to go back to that for a moment. HRRR. All right, here we are, HRRR. So I just want to take a few soundings here on this HRRR, and I just want to, first of all, look at today's sounding. I know we can't really do that. We can't really rewind it back. So, yeah, all right, I'll look at this for tomorrow night here. I just want to see what things look like here. I think that things are going to just be too much stability, I think. Yeah, that's the issue. We have some stability. Now, as far as we get into Sunday goes, as far as the way things are going to look, as far as the atmosphere on Sunday, no data available for that. So, okay, so let's go to the Ventus sky, and we'll just look at some calculations here as far as today goes. And I just want to look at it today, and you'll see, again, winds at the surface were from the east, but if we go a little bit aloft here, I think we can do that. Can we? Can we do the wind speed at, yeah, we can. All right, we can. So if we go a little bit aloft here, yep, south winds. So that's what pushed the cloud deck into us. So if you go at 1,000 meters, the winds were from the south, but at the surface, we had east winds. Interesting. So a little bit of an interesting dynamic in the atmosphere, which probably created all those cool-looking clouds that we saw. And again, it was very interesting to see these clouds kind of come in here when I took this picture. Very interesting to see that. So anyway, let's look at tomorrow. We're going to move this over to thunderstorms, and we'll just want to look at some Cape. It's showing a thunderstorm over east of Philadelphia. I'm going to check the radar about that. I don't know if there's any. So there is some Cape tomorrow over Jersey again. So it seems to be where it is. So, yeah, if there is a potential for a strong thunderstorm, it would probably be over New Jersey, south of the Raritan. Moving on to 8 o'clock, that Cape just stays in Jersey. It doesn't come here because of the stable marine air. Let's look at the lifted index. And again, it's mostly over Jersey. So that's why thunderstorms probably more likely over Jersey, which, again, would indicate that they would probably get the heavier rain, and we may not. We'll have to see what happens with that. And I know we really need some rain here. Because it's been very, very dry. I will look at the radar for a minute because there's nothing over here. All right, so this is the front right here. This is what's going to be heading our way toward tomorrow. But again, it's not moving that fast. It's not in a huge hurry. Say at least it was interesting that it popped up a thunderstorm. It's weird when I moved it toward Friday that it actually had an elevated Cape area east of Philadelphia. I wonder where it did that. I mean, there's nothing on the radar over there. That's kind of interesting why it did that. Sometimes, models just have some weird things. It's got an elevated Cape area over Philadelphia. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this local weather update. Again, we could have some fog as well as that moisture rolls in. We'll have to see what happens. It's very hard to predict. Fog and maybe a little bit of annoying drizzle. I don't think we'll see too much of it, and I sure hope not. We need some actual rain, enough of this damn drizzle. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow night. Hopefully, when I have this weather update for you tomorrow night, we will have hopefully at least some rain. I mean, even a quarter of an inch is good. I'm just worried we're going to see nothing because we've seen that happen before, where we see like a 0.05, and that's not going to do anyone any good. We really need at least an inch, but I'll be happy to get a half an inch because things are just very dry out there. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Have a good night.